Hey everybody, I'm TecToss and welcome back to Let's Play Endless Legend. We're still playing the Necrophages, still on impossible difficulty, and and I'm gonna try and attack those Kasanji over here, because we could use a couple of extra foragers to sell, and I think we might be able to take them on without too many losses. Yeah, probably can do that. And we can earn about 200 dust for each of those foragers, which would come in pretty handy, because then we can buy out a couple more improvements. Oh, need to queue up an improvement over here, and I don't have the... Huh, that's rather sucky. Did I forget that last time? I guess I gotta produce a necrodrone over here, or a proliferator. We do need a second army anyway, so I think I'm gonna put in a proliferator over there. Yeah. Does look like it, because the extra dust, I was about to say, the extra glass steel that we get, I rather use that in the capital to get the public granary in the capital, so that grows faster, and get an extra proliferator over here. Seems good. 7 turns. Let's take a quick look at that guy. Oh, it's lovely, right? Cookie's so happy. Oh, waving his little arms. Isn't it nice? Oh, I'm happy to see you too. Oh man, those guys are creepy. Okay, so we got... Actually, hold on. What am I even doing here? Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what you get for taking breaks between episodes. Always F up. So I'm gonna wait improving that guy until we actually have the alchemical alloys and the alchemical armor, because I don't want to spend ages producing him with tier 3 tech and then have to retrofit him anyways, because that glass steel armor and weapons that we will get from here will make possible the initiative boost that we need on the proliferators. So good thing that I checked. So I'm just gonna build him in the cheap version that already takes 8 turns, or 7 turns for him and 1 turn for the borrow streets, and then later just retrofit him, because we will have the dust and hopefully also the glass steel to do just that. Okido. Now, before I attack the Kasanji, I just wanna make it known that I'm trying to be a little more clear with my spelling and just trying and talk a little slower, because I got that as a request. So hi Alex, who made that request, by the way, and just reminded me that people from all over the world are actually watching those videos. It's, you know, when you sit here and you do them on your own and you just play that game and you talk what comes to your head and what you think about, it's really amazing that you kind of forget that actually there's Swedes and there's Polish people and probably a couple of Germans, which is my native language, by the way, and they all watch those videos. So and I tend to talk pretty fast, and English isn't my native language, so I guess sometimes it's hard to understand. So sorry for that. I'm keep trying to improve, and of course, if you have critique like that, or what you call that, productive criticism, I think it's called, then you're very welcome to leave that in the comments, and I'll try and address that. So here we go. That's why I'm probably messing up a little bit sometimes, because I'm trying to be a little more clear in my spelling, but hey, I'm gonna improve. Anyway, so now let's take on those Kasanji, and as you could already see from the AI judging our respective powers, we're pretty well off fighting them. We just have to avoid the nasty chain lightning, because it can, I don't know, is there a cap on how far it can actually go? Yeah, it gets the attack jumps from unit to unit, and the damage gets reduced 20% on every jump. So I guess there's some kind of a cap, in a sense that eventually it will get reduced to 0, but it looks like it can jump through all my units. So I don't want to position them in a way that they can all, benefit from the from the damage output of the Kasanji, so let's think on that a little bit. Now this spot here in the middle, I don't actually think they can attack us up that hill. They can only attack from this side and here. I don't think they can attack through those walls, but we can shoot down from that. So it would actually make a lot of sense if we positioned either the proliferator, and I think I'm gonna do that, or the hero. But the hero can take a lot more damage. Like, he got 330 life to start with, and then 77 damage. 77 defense, rather. While the proliferator doesn't even has about roughly a third of the hero's health, and only 60 defense. So I'm gonna put him there. Can't immediately put him there, so have to slurp, crawl, whatever. What's that movement called? What is he doing now? Is that... I don't know. Crawling? It isn't crawling, right? Anyway, sliding, I guess. So I'm gonna put him here, so next turn he can slide up that hill. Put the hero behind, so he can heal. Have the foragers on the front. Pretty standard stuff. We are... Actually, I can't put you in the water? No. No, I can't. I just... yeah. Okay, so I think our setup looks good. We'll learn that eventually anyway. So let's... Did I put you all on hold position? Yeah, I did that. Okay, so first of all, move the proliferator up the hill. And let's see. I'm not gonna kill any of those demons this turn, because they have a fuck ton of health. Excuse my French. And I don't do that much damage. So... just a question of which of the demons I want to shoot first, and it's probably gonna be the guy to the right. Can I think I can go at him with a Necrodrone. Not sure. I think I can. Anyway, so let's move you up. Oops. Move you up here, and then attack. Remember, guys, you do that with control. You hold control, you click where you want to move, and then the target you want to attack. So the proliferator will move up here and then attack. The foragers will just entangle him in combat, so our Necrodrones can come in from the side, do the damage, because they come after the foragers in the initiative queue. I am not... Oh, the hero... I can queue up the hero attack as well, because the hero will be last, so even if the hero attack kills the Kasanji, he will be parasited by the proliferator first. So that's good. The other forager attacking there. Not sure what I want to do with my Necrodrone. It's gonna take some damage, there's no doubt. Because this guy probably will attack this guy. I'm not sure if they can cross the water here. They are flying, so they should be able. But I'm thinking he will also come around here. So if I put my Necrodrones here, it's gonna be a little bit painful. So I'm gonna put them one step back and just see how the enemy moves and how they position themselves, and take it from there. Okay, I don't have to watch all the combat phases, because we're gonna be in a lot of manual combat. It's just what you do as the Necrophages. I guess later in the game you can actually do auto fights if your armies are just strong enough, but usually you will want to fight manually. Do we actually invest 100 dust in that spice extractor? I am not sure if it's worth it. What the? Whoops. Now this is pretty bad. How did he get in here? This is not good at all. And apparently he can be, our proliferator can be attacked. So that also sucks pretty hard. Okay, so you need to attack here, you need to heal. Definitely need to heal. Now where can I can't move out of this hole I'm in. So I need to tangle up this guy with an attack. Actually, no, it's not fine. Okay, so I do need to... Yeah, I do need to play a little suboptimal. I thought he was protected up those cliff. Apparently... Is that because they are flyers? Can fly over ridges and cliffs. Ignores line of sight. I guess it's because they're a flyer that they can attack my lovely fat snail. So what I have to do now is entangle them all in manual combat, so nobody can use their initiative to attack my proliferator. So one forager will attack here, the necrodrone here, the other forager here, the other necrodrone here, if they can make it. Not sure if they can, probably can't. And the proliferator will attack here, and then I'm gonna try and heal him, and hopefully that works out. So let us see if that goes right. Now I'm actually gonna watch that, because it also gives me time to take a sip of that lovely cup of tea that I got here. I just like tea. It's so good. So I can't attack this guy here, but I can do more damage to him. Which is okay, I guess. And I put the parasite on our friend over here. And oh, they chose to not attack the proliferator. So it's all good. It's all good. Got a little scared for a moment, because I don't want to lose that proliferator, because that's one unit I have to rebuild. There's no doubt about it. Like, I could lose one of the necrodrones, but I can't really lose the proliferator. I mean, I can, but I have to rebuild him. Okay, now, the proliferator is, for now, just last in initiative. So, I'm probably gonna be too late to put a parasite on him, this demon here. So, I'm just gonna kill him with the foragers, but I can put a parasite on him, probably. So I'm gonna do that. Just give him a couple of attacks. Like that. Give him an attack with the foragers, because again I don't want him to be free to attack my proliferator. And the necrodrones are gonna finish off this guy. And I'm gonna not give any actually was about to say I'm not gonna queue up a heal with my Draken hero. But I don't want him to waste the heal on the foragers. Like, they're expandable. After that fight, I'm just gonna sell them. And it doesn't really... I think that's not intended, but it doesn't really... If they are damaged and you sell them, you get the full value. So, essentially, you can just fight with your foragers, let them tank the damage, and then just sell them once they are wounded. Because you get so many of those guys anyway. Doesn't really matter. So I'm going to use my heal, of course, on the necrodrone. And you attack here, you attack here, you attack there, and you attack over here. That actually looks fine. Now, what was I thinking about? Oh yeah, let's first take a quick look at the heroes. Is there any I want? I could use another ranged hero, but there's probably, like, we have 9 turns until we get new heroes. Well, let's first sort you guys. Has to be a really good one that I will buy him now. So that guy, not really worth it. You are not worth it as well. He looks kinda interesting, because he got 2 skills that are relevant, like the army health boost is nice, and the army initiative boost. It's really nice. It's just level 1 though, maybe we can find a better one. This guy would be perfect if the industry efficiency would be initiative boost. Like, I would sell my grandmom to get that guy, but it's industry efficiency and I don't need it. But the damage boost, that's basically what I'm looking for, damage and initiative. And you just have one of both. Sorry, buddy. Okay, Walter specific stuff. army initiative, but science boost, who in the hell needs that? Influence and army boost, army and science, and well, no hero we really could use. Okay, so you're infected, everybody's infected, so we can just go ahead and kill, I guess. So just everybody shoot here, you shoot here, you attack that, you can also attack that, just like this, doesn't really matter. They're dead anyway. And we're gonna get 2 new foragers that we can sell and get even richer. But we do need to act soon. We're pretty far behind in points, and even though it's not that big of a deal as a necrophage, you don't want it to get out of hand. Really don't want that. Like if you're at 300 point and the enemy is at 1500 or so, it starts to get a little harder to do the catching up actually. Because you will probably win the fights, but if the enemies... see that? 3 new foragers. If the enemy is able to keep constantly sending new units, then it's not really worth winning the fights, because you can't beat off their reinforcements. So we're gonna do like I said, because we do like the extra dust. I'm gonna sell 1 damaged forager. There we go. Do I sell a second one? I think so. Why are they all full health? You are level 1. Level 1. Huh, they're all level 1. And they all have the same stats, but he's a little bit damaged, so I'm going to sell off him. And we get a full stack again. And what was our quest again? 10 of glass steel, 20 of gold. Yeah, I do need... Let's take scroll out. I guess I'll grab this ruins on the way. Because I could go for the second quest, but it's only 2 turns when until I can... Actually, it's just 1. Is it just 1 turn? Yeah. No, it's 2 turns until I can activate the quest, but I won't get the 20 glass steel in 2 turns. So I probably can just go, like, grab this. Oh, dear developers, put in the fucking queue system. Come on! It really annoys me. Why can't I say go here and then go there? No, I can't. I hate that. You know, I'm getting older. I forget stuff. Like, now I know that I have to go here and then there. But what about in 5 minutes? Huh? Don't you think about your elderly persons? I might forget that and then screw up my entire plan. Oh, well. What can you do? Now, I'm thinking about buying that spice extractor, actually, because we do get so many units now, and that's bringing us, in effect, a lot of extra dust. So I think I'll do that. Yeah, 70 dust, not really a big deal, just do like that. Actually, yeah. Put 1 guy here, and don't actually need the Empire Mint. I'm probably gonna go for the for the extra fast district building. Just a matter which district to go for first. I guess I'll go in that direction because I do want the extra food. And over here we only get a little science and a little bit of dust, so... Oh, wait. Oh yeah, okay. I thought I had a district here as well, but I don't, so I'm just gonna go here. And do like I said, try and get those districts. Now we're pretty close to get our first couple of cities. Yeah, I'm gonna put it here, because then we will get one level 2 district at least. Oh man, I want to be rich already. It's so much fun if you can just buy out those districts and... anyway. And they're unhappy now because, yeah, we finished another district, and districts take 10 happiness, as you can see there. But those problems are soon gonna be a thing of the past. Actually should do something about that unhappiness, because it is costing me production. Gonna switch with the proliferator. I'll just put that guy in here so we can soak up a little bit of the wasted production. Man, I do need that district fast. But I don't think I can manage 10 happiness from somewhere. I could buy some booster. We already have that. I could buy a wine booster, I guess, or I could just fire this. Plus 25 attack. But it's so useless right now. I'd rather just take 1 or 2 turns of unhappiness and then fire the booster, because I'd rather have it active once I actually declare on the Walters and actually attack them. So it's, they are still barely content, which is fine, and they're here also content because they have a shit ton of happiness bonuses. Or don't they? Yeah. Plus 20 from here, and I think there was another... Oh yeah, there are 2 other anomalies, but they all just give no happiness bonus. Anyway, let's go for a little more food. And now we're getting plus 1.5 glass steel because we got 1 pacified Silic village. So if we get these 2, we will get plus 2.5. And that's gonna be pretty awesome, gotta admit. Don't need the... Well, I do actually need it. It's fine. Okay, and now with this city, this is gonna be probably... It has the potential, at least, to be my biggest city. Narinis. Because we can... Just the line down here through the forest is gonna be sick. All forest tiles, they have extra production, and if we put our city manager on it, this guy here, who does already have a skill to get more production on forest tiles and also has a general industry boost, level 3, mind you, this city is gonna be sick. Sick, sick, sick. Just need to get there. Okay, so we only have 1 unhappy city, and while it really sucks, there's no denying that, we are still content overall, so at least we don't suffer the science and dust modifiers. I think also minus 15% if you're overall unhappy. So we just suffer minus 20% food and production in this region in all around, which of course sucks. Not gonna debate that. But I can take it, I think, a couple turns and rather delay firing that booster so we have it active to attack the Walters. Now let's move the army. Move it towards here. Oh, it's another glass steel region. Declare war on another well, isn't that nice? We get the brigade system. Isn't that nice? That's actually... Yeah, we are due to attack some fools anyway. So yeah, that's actually perfect. We will attack the Walters once the... Actually, let me put up that quest, because I was partly joking that I'm getting older and forgetful, and partly not. Can remove the faction quest from here. Oh, you can only have 1 quest pinned up? Okay, whatever. I just pinned that up so I don't forget it, because I do have a tendency to forget my plans. Now let's take a quick look at this region. 1 anomaly. It's not too great. Like, we have 1 anomaly here. We got the glass steel. Do they have luxury resources? Yeah, grass silk, but it's really a pretty useless. Plus 10 happiness is nice, but 30% fortification, come on. Who needs that? And I don't see much else. I guess they got pretty nice food output, actually. For the necrophage, at least, because you can already see every tile here has +1. But aside from that, there's not much happening in this region. So yeah, also not in the region like in Somaj and Aranak. They're not really, I mean, for the later game maybe, but for now not really helpful. And I rather go for this region here for what's your face? Cha. Well, that's a nice name. I can remember how to pronounce that. So I rather go for Cha, because first of all we don't have any titanium yet, and I might need that for my necro drones. And also they got a nice starting location, like over here. We got +10 on the stasis pillar, and a +10 happiness, that is, and an extra 7 and 7 science and 3 dust, and an extra 6 science over here in the frozen grass, and just overall decent food and stuff. And over here we got another anomaly, and they also got gold, which is a, well, it's a lot more useful than what's that over here, than grass silk. Let me put it like that. So Cha is, yeah, it's our next target for colonization, but for now we're barely able to keep our empire just content, so I'm not gonna settle a new region. I could, in terms of resources, I could just buy a settler and go for it, and with some races that might be the way to go, but I think with the Necrophages for now I just reached my limit. Like, I need to get the bread and circus first, and I need to get some district first, some level 2 districts first. So we need to complete some freaking triangles already so we can get the districts to level, and we will get that soon. I'm gonna invest quite a lot of dust in actually finishing this, because that's gonna be like a turning point in terms of happiness for this region. But I'm babbling again, and I'll stop that now because it's time to end the episode. I think that's just a nice point to do that. We got a quest to kill the Walters, which basically, well, we should declare war on someone in 10 turns, but it's gonna be the Walters, there's no doubt about it. They're our neighbors, they're dangerous if left alone, and the Draken, they're already busy elsewhere. So the only real threat that I can see now is the Rowan clans, which is pretty funny because never actually happened to me that the Rowan clans were actually just, yeah, I never even considered them. But now they're ahead in points, and that probably means they're making a shit ton of dust, which could make them potential candidates for an economic victory later on. But we'll see about that. For now, I'm gonna call it an episode. So, if you like what you saw, you know what to do, right? Hit that like button or leave me a comment. And also, if you got suggestions or if you got criticism or, you know, my strategy sucks, whatever, just let me know. I'm open for that. Especially now since since there's not that many people actively participating. Like, I get a comment here and there and a like here and there, but now I can actually factor in all the feedback I get. So get on the train and make your opinion known, I guess. Alright, so that's gonna do it for this episode. Sorry for that lag. I just I just received a message and got kind of confused by that, but yeah, my attention span is a little weird these days. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna see you in the next episode, I hope. And you just have a wonderful day until then. See ya. Goodbye.